Hi guys, today we are going to look at some functions in Excel that I use quite often when I want to compare data coming from different sources and see if there are something in common. And the task that we'll have today is to check which US presidents have also been vice presidents. So we have a list of the presidents and vice presidents in Wikipedia, and we're going to try to compare them by using Excel. First, we're going to import data, and then we're going to wash data, and then we're going to do the comparing. So let's go and see how it looks like in Wikipedia. Here we have all the US presidents, starting with George Washington. I mark everything down here. I don't care about the headers right now. I think many times it's more difficult to copy if you use the first row. So then I'll just scroll down here, still marking it all. I don't need Mr. Trump because I know he hasn't been vice president. And then I just copy this, Control C. And then I go into my Excel sheet. And here I prepared an empty sheet. And I go to this place. And then in just paste, I use this function because I don't want all the pictures and so on. So therefore I use that one, match destination formatting, like that. And here we could see I will add my own headers, number, and then here was a picture. It's just saying painting of George Washington, and then I have president. Those ones, the time where they were president and which party and who they had as vice president, I don't care about right now. So I'll just delete that part. And then I will do this as a table. And I will do, I need more, I need it all, so I'll just do it like that. So here we have up until Joe Biden. I have headers, so yes. So now, if I go up, I have a table, and as you see, the number and the president are on the same row. So now, if I sort from smallest to largest, I get it like that. And now I have all my different presidents here. So now I could actually delete the picture column, and I could go down here and I could delete all those rows. Yes. Delete. So now I actually have a list of all the presidents. Quite easy. Now we go to the vice president. Let's see here. We go in here. Go to the next slide. Here's a list of all the vice presidents. I do the same thing. I copy. All the way down to Kamala Harris. At the time of recording, Mr. Vance is not yet vice president, but he will come. I copy, and then I go to my second slide here. Do the same thing, paste, like that. And I have number, blank, whatever. And this one is the important one, vice president. Like that. And here we don't, the rest we don't really want here. So I could actually delete that already. Delete like that. Yes, and now I want to do a table out of it. Makes it much easier. See if it took it all down here. Yes, it did. So like that. And now we could do the same thing. We do the sorting, smallest to largest. Yes. But do you see here? I do have some signs here that are not very nice to have. So I mark, we could take away the blank one first, like that, delete. Okay, like so. Now we have the same kind of list as we had for the presidents, but we have a list where there are some not good signs that we don't want. So then I'll mark the whole column. I go to data and I use text to columns. And this is the list. And then I'll take next. And here I could have different ways of divide the list. And I will use other because then I could set it like that. So now I'm saying that I will create a new column for everything that is after this sign, which is the sign that is used all over the place here. So that will create another column, but then I'll take next. This one I could just keep as general, but this one I will mark as do not import, skip column. And that is basically everything that is after this sign. So I'll just click finish now, and voila, everything is gone. I still created a column, but that's not needed. So now I have washed the data. Okay, that was one more. That one we could take away by hand. And let's see here. Otherwise they look quite good, yes. Okay, there were some more there. That's interesting. It didn't really work there. Okay, it's because of those signs over there. They have signs everywhere. So let's do it like that. Okay. That was all. Delete. So washing data is not always straightforward. You have to do some fixes and things to make it work. But now I have, I guess, 49 different vice presidents. And I have a list of 46 presidents. So what I want to do now is just combine them. So let's take the list of presidents like that, copy, and go into combined, paste. And I'll just vice plus president. And I'll make a table out of this as well. I think that's easier. Like that. Yes. And I'll just put a table of error number here. I'll show you what I will use with that later. Now I'll take my vice presidents, copy them, all 49 of them, and I go in here, and no, I go in here, and I'll paste them. So now I have one list with all my presidents and all my vice presidents. And then I'll just put the one here. I'll show you why later. So that's it. Now it's time to do the comparison. I'll click here, go into Insert, Pivot Table, yes, and in the row section, I'll take the presidents and the vice presidents, and in the value section, I take my number. And the sum of numbers here. Then I could sort this one into largest to smallest. Here I get all the twos. That means that those persons are the persons that have been both presidents and vice presidents. So that's it. We have done importing data, cleaning data, and comparing data with several different really good skills to use in Excel from different places. Thank you for today.